With them red bottoms, I take a shot for your mama, you're killing the girl. You give them problems. A lot of times in this business, people get the roles confused, and the job titles confused, and the positions confused. They'll call a guy a producer because he makes a beat, and a guy who writes the top line, they call him a songwriter, right? Not understanding that the guy who does the music is a songwriter. The guy who writes the top line, which is the lyric and melody, he's also a songwriter. Now, either one of those people could be a producer, and either one of those people could not be a producer. When I say this, I mean, just because you sit behind a machine and put sounds together, you're not a producer of the song. I'll say you may be the producer of the music. You know what I mean? So a person to say, yo, yeah, you know, I'm a producer, I make beats, and then they'll make a beat and then they'll give it to the top line guy. The guy writes the song, produces the vocal, arranges the melody, adds the drops the beat here, says, yo, bring the strings here, let this part go, let me hear this sound, I don't think I like this sound, yeah, I like that sound. That's the producer of the song. That's the guy who's producing the record. Now we all are songwriters because you're writing a melody. As far as musically, I'm writing the lyric and the melody, meaning myself, I'm a producer songwriter because I put songs together. I take something that has potential, and I can say, all right, listen, all we need is a bass line here, add some guitars here, bring the drums here, take the drums out in this part, and on top of that, I'm writing the actual song. So when you approach people and you're saying, yo, I'm a songwriter, I'm a producer, it really has to mean that in order for you to get the respect that you feel like you deserve in this business. For instance, in urban music, a guy who makes a beat is just a producer. So they'll say, yo, I need this because I produced the song. And I realizing, again, not to get too redundant, you produce the beat. The creative process is very, very important in music, and I feel like it's important to create a record organically, meaning the vibe, the feel. When I hear a beat, I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the music, and it's almost like I become one with the music. It sounds so like cheesy when you say it like that, like, oh, I become one with the music, but it's literal in that sense that I listen to the music and I'm saying, what is the beat telling? What the story is the beat saying? So I listen to the drum, I listen to the melody of the chords, and I literally can hear the words, and they come out naturally, just like blah blah blah. It just comes out of my head because I'm listening to what the music wants me to say, what the top line should say on top of the music. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they call it a top line melody and everything, because this is the bottom, the music is the bass. Just like how the drummer is the core of the band, the music is the bass. When I say bass, I mean that's the home for everything around. So everything is set up. The chorus might be the dinette set, where everybody comes and it's the big finish where you eat. The verses could be the living room. The bridge could be the bedroom. Everything, but it builds around this house, and the home is not complete unless all of those things make sense together. Me personally, I like to listen, I like to feel. I don't like to write anything down. I like to just go in there and feel and say, does the track want to say this? Does the chords want to say this? And when I do music that way, it makes it more organic, and I feel like people can really feel what I want to say. I want to say one last thing to all the up-and-coming songwriters and producers and top-line writers and everything. Remember that most of the time, the first melody that came to your head, the first idea that came to your head, a lot of the times, that's the winner. That's the winner melody. That's the winner top line. The first chord that you thought to play, sometimes that's the winner. I think it's like instinct, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's our instinct that tells us, like, this is how I feel. So don't think music, feel music. And then that way you won't just be a guy who makes beats, you'll be a producer. That way you won't be a guy who just writes songs, but you'll be a songwriter, producer, top line extraordinaire. You know what I mean? So all we want to do is change the game and perfect what we do, and then give everybody their just due and that credit for what they do. I'm building a team, Division 1, we're building a movement, and we want to school you as we go along, because I feel like it's important for us to teach as we go along, as we learn, you know what I mean? So we here, turn the lights on.
break a bitch down, break a bitch down. Pick a bitch up, take a bitch down. She was your girl, but she my bitch now. See that big drunk